Linda Vettrus-Nichols, here's the famous question. What are you doing?
Thank you. Well, I am promoting a book that I just wrote. And, oh, do you have a copy? And when I tell people it's about non-duality, a lot of times it's like, what? Word up. And then when I talk about duality, then people start saying, there's no such thing as duality. And it's like, that's right. It's an illusion. Things aren't good. Things aren't bad. Things just are. And that's what I mean about living in non-duality. So the book is Welcome to the World of Non-Duality, a place where you can stay sane, which is the best part about the work that I am doing. I'm a book in 30 days coach. And the number one thing I do is I keep my clients sane through the self-publishing journey. And we just I keep them out of ego so that it actually gets done. And it gets done and published within 30 days. And really their books are done in about 2 weeks. And people are like, oh, how can somebody write a book in 2 weeks? It's like, well, basically, they don't. Did you want to say something, Terry?
No, I didn't. I just put up 2 weeks is really what it's all about of that 30 days. It's incredible.
Right. I do what I call a soul exercise with them. And I really am just getting their true message for the world out of them. And it makes a great back of the room book in the days when we actually spoke to people in person. And what I found is that one of those books, it creates about 100 social media posts and like 10 blog posts, if you will. So it's been a really, it's been a journey of great privilege for me to watch someone really grow and get in touch with who they really are. And I've just super enjoyed working with my clients. And it all started when I was just like, oh, I love your story. Can I record it? And I started recording people's stories, and one thing led to another. And yeah. And then I love the self-publishing world myself. I love your wonderful vision strategy roadmap, Terry. And so in following what I call my pleasure list, I just do what I want when I want. It works because I just published my 22nd book. So thank you so much for having me on your show, Lover.
Yes, and I can attest to all of this. My latest book, Consortium, Business Model for the 21st Century, Linda took that book apart after it was published and put 6 months worth of content posting for social media together. And as you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, those posts are really quite amazing. And I thank you very much for that, Linda. I'd like you to go into your 30-day sequence because it's so unique, and people don't have a clue that this is really quite simple for the author. You're the one doing the work behind the scenes. And I think it's very interesting, and my people would like to know. So go ahead. Thank
you. Yeah, so the one question I say is, if you're poofing off the planet tomorrow and there's only one thing you can let the rest of us know, what is it? That's the real stumper. What's really fun through that process is if something's blocking the person, and a lot of times it's, it could even be a parent, like who doesn't want you to get your message out there? And so we deal with that as well. And Terry and I have a process we take people through, and at the end we have what we call a release and neutralization session. And so if there's something blocking someone, I just take them right into release and neutralization, and we get right back at it. So I just repeat that question like 12 times. And then I create PowerPoint slides based on the answers, and I just drag them through an interview, and they're totally speaking from the love of their soul. They don't even know what they just said. And then I transcribe that, and then we go over it together. And they're like, I said that? So they're actually healing themselves when they see the book. It's pretty cool.